Find and see if we can make a composition. As
banning
double, and also double LazyFeel bans feels very respectful. Corky going to be locked in here for LazyFeel as well. I believe this is one of the champions that he played a little bit in LCK Cup.
He also got a POG with it yesterday as well, so he's trying to bully the Cassante out of the lane. Pretty good into Skarner as well. Jace has been cropping back up. It's one of Rich's old favorites, and he is going to lock it in here. So a lot of poke, but there's a lot of front line to break through. I think a very risky decision to go for Jace, considering that massive front line that Bro have online already. UCal with Hambak so nearby.
Yeah, well, he's going to drive on through, see whether he can get a flash. Oh man, I think UCal didn't even think that he was going to go quite that far, but that gravity field, just beautiful. And first blood still going to be an option here on this patch, as now Hambak making his way down towards the bottom side as well. Rich in a little bit of trouble as Morgan trying to find some of these Qs, doesn't quite get there though. And Hambak at level 4, not going to be able to do too much, throws a rock.
You know, it's not going to matter necessarily all too much.
Well, let's see what Sponge can get done here, as Polu's going to have to try and ult his way out. Of course, Permafrost stacked up, but not actually opted into here as Polu making his way down. Hambak deciding that he doesn't really want to get too aggressive as Polu ult. They've taken control of the area, at least for now. So no feats of strength to go down for either team. Great double knockback here from Morgan, is now Rich to the skies. Trying to throw closer around the gravity field is extraordinary, and Polu is going to go down for first blood. That's LazyFeel picking up first blood in his first game, but it's traded back immediately. The Bros do not waste any time, as Morgan is looking for Rich as well. Grabs his opposite number, and now LazyFeel and UCal, they have to just get out of there. Closer a bit distracted by minions, as we can see, as Morgan wanting to dash after this little Corky, but the Valkyrie does come in, and Closer almost just straight up dies. Even though he is ahead by a bit of farm, these couple of kills going to make it so that it's almost impossible to take him down, as another crash into the wall here is Sponge.
Again, UCal in danger.
Yeah, flashes forward, going to be able to pick up. Oh, the ulti just goes completely wide. The Impale holds him out of the way, but still he's able to grab the kill onto UCal. Chaos Storm not doing too much, and Andil, I'm sorry, buddy, wrong place, wrong time, and you are just more food for the Yone. Where Arakan's going to be spawning. But this time it was very easy. Hambak looking for an opportunity here as Andil's in trouble. The ulti goes wide there from Sponge, and he looks to try and get out of the way. Polu with Magnus Storm doesn't get too much done, but that Impale was brilliant at holding them in place. Solar Flare going to be connecting, and look at the health bars. They are just way too big. Bro, just walk at them like a freight train, and DRX can do nothing. Yeah, there's just before a lot of storm that's going to be coming in very soon. Unless Morgan decides to go all out, which he does. Rich in so much trouble here. The dashing continues. The flash does have to come out. That means that Rich will be safe for the moment. Top lane is out of the picture, and now another fight breaking out around this Dragon Pit. UCal moving in. Watch out for that Chaos Storm, but there's the Magnet Storm. Speaking of storms, and the better one is on the side of the Bros. Double kill for Hype, and Morgan, he's there towards the top side. He's just taken out inner turret.
So it's really, I'm not optimistic, Atlas, about this one. Watch this fight one more time from Polu's perspective. He sets up the Magnet Storm into the Misfortune ultimate. Well timed together there, and then the Impale comes in as well.
Absolutely no way for Hype to really about the fact that First Blood is such a weird one. That's the only one DRX didn't get, and this is still a mega snowball. Has crashed down here from Polu. Possibilities.
But going back to that win rate thing as well. Never mind. Let's talk about this.
All right, Hambak is just trying to run forward and then get hit by a hammer. It is sometimes a gun.
I wanted to say, I wonder if we have any stats about like what the gold differences are at 15. Was that one on the tweet? Because yeah, the goal difference at 20 was about 7K here, and you can see DRX are really just, I mean, they are trying to get
Will they be able to kill Hambak? There are 4 people on their way over, and he is losing health. Slowly but surely, yeah, this is going to be taken down. So
right, if it's 3 or 4 or whatever, but I don't think that's going to happen.
You're just trying to get more of the potential pool of possibilities.
But going back to that win rate thing as well, never mind. Let's talk about this.
All right, Hambak is just trying to run forward and then get hit by a hammer. It is sometimes a gun.
I wanted to say, I wonder if we have any stats about like what the gold differences are at 15. Was that one on the tweet? Because yeah, the gold difference at 20 was about 7K here, and you can see DRX are really just. I mean, they are trying to get.
Will they be able to kill Humbug? There are 4 people on their way over, and he is losing health slowly but surely. Yeah, this is going to be taken down.
Move around the map so quickly and has made such a big impact in these team fights.
Well,
Andel.
Yeah, Andel is dead, guys. Oh, he's going to flash. Still probably dead, but he's going to try and do what he can before he does end up going down. And when I say still dead, he is not. It's a double impale. It's the other members of his team that are going to be going down. Yukal, the first one to hit the deck.
Draw is what I like to call it, because that's what it says over their heads in English, where if they die, they give a little bit of gold, they give a pedal, but they just instantly respawn, so you can heavily all in on an objective, like a Baron, for example.
Exactly. And so now the Bros are going to get it down to 50% health, and I think that, you know, Sponge is trying to make his way in. Polo's going to hold him in position. Andel's in trouble once again. Eclipse doing so much work. I just don't know whether it's doing quite enough. As now, Close are going back, and yeah, he's just going to pretty much recall and then head back in. Doesn't have teleport though, so he's going to be a little while making his way over. A 4 versus 5 just for a bit as the Magnet Storm is gorgeous with the bullet time over the top. Crash in from Humbug there as well. Finds an impale onto LazyFeel, who cleanses, Valkyrie, does everything he can to get himself out of the way, and this time finally, Andel is going to go down. Morgan is just going completely ballistic here towards the top side of the map, flashes out of the gravity well, another kill onto Yukal. The Lord is definitely almighty in his first game of the LCK Cup. They're going to take down Sponge as well, and it's only LazyFeel left standing. Yes, they stopped the Baron, but I don't know whether they're going to stop it again.
Last man on the lineup today, last one to fall.
Soul rate as well, 100% Barons in every game that they've taken.
Since elimination matches in Kespo Cup, they haven't lost.
Exactly. And they've taken more Otacons in other than any other team ever.
In LCK history.
Cup history, exactly. Yeah. It is extraordinary. That's extraordinary as well. The Impale comes through, the bullet time comes down, and yeah, we're being a bit facetious. We're having a bit of fun because, ladies and gentlemen, this game is over. Closer diving on forward. Polo once again showing off the fact that he is going to get player of the match. That is just how it's going to go. His Rel has been so extraordinarily good. And DRX just going to be happy that he can't play it again in game number 2. Sponge going to get wiped from the Rift. Andel onto the fountain. But Morgan's going to do his very best to pull him back out there. And we're not going to be able to talk about respawning Nexus turrets because, unfortunately, the Nexus does not respawn. And that will be going down imminently. OK Savings Bank Brion with the very first victory here for our LCK Cup, putting themselves 1-0 in the series.
Yeah, this is the kind of game for all those out there who are like...